Have you ever wondered what would have happened if Jonathan Joestar had defeated Dio Brando? Not just wounded him, but truly stopped him before Dio could escape using Jonathan's body? On that burning ship in the middle of the Atlantic, Jonathan Joestar didn't hesitate. He destroyed Dio's body with the last of his Hammond energy. Dio's head survived, still clinging to life. But Jonathan, gravely wounded, refused to let the evil live on. Instead of letting Dio escape, Jonathan sealed Dio's head inside the very coffin Dio intended for himself. Covered in holy seals and ripple-charged iron chains, that coffin was dropped into the depths of the ocean. And with it, Dio's evil was buried. Jonathan survived. With Dio gone, Jonathan and Irina began a quiet life. They returned to England, where Jonathan healed and soon welcomed their son, George Joestar too. Free from Dio's influence, the Joestar family grew in peace. Jonathan became a teacher of Hammond, passing down the art to a small group of students sworn to protect the world from future darkness. Nearly a century later, in the late 1980s, a deep-sea expedition recovered an old coffin, still sealed shut. They didn't know what they had found. When the seals were broken, Dio awoke. Weaker, bodiless, and furious. Without Jonathan's body, he was incomplete. He could not stop time or fully harness the powers he once dreamed of. But he adapted. Through dark rituals and manipulation, he fused with another vampire's corpse. Not perfect, but enough. Dio returned, twisted, unstable, more like a shadow of the devil he once was. But the Joestars were ready. This time, they weren't caught off guard. Joseph Joestar, who still aged with grace and experience, had been training his grandson, Jotaro, not in stand power, but in a new, evolved form of Hammond. Jotaro's ripple was fused with spiritual energy, a technique that allowed him to project a powerful aura, a kind of protostand. Not the world, not Star Platinum, something different, something purer. As Dio tried to rebuild his lost empire, the Joestar bloodline struck back. Continue in Part 2.